Well, if many of you remember back in the day, Netflix canceled all of its Marvel Studios shows in one quick field swoop, and it left many of us fans really wondering what went on behind the scenes. There have been tons of speculation over the years that this was something to do with the reorganization of Marvel, putting Kevin Feige in charge, but now the Kingpin himself, Vincent D'Onofrio, has talked a little bit about what happened and really given us the primary reason that those Netflix shows were canceled. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the story. Now, before we dive in though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the huge giveaway. We got a PlayStation 5 to give away at 25,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free week of Skillshare down below. It's a pretty cool way for you to develop all of your superhero skills for that never-ending war on crime, all while not diving too deep into your pocket. Plus, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Now, many of us remember back when Marvel Television launched the whole series of shows on Netflix. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist all led to a Defenders event. And then we even got a Punisher series. Now, this was back in the day when Netflix didn't have quite the library it does now. And quite honestly, it was a pretty big deal. After a few years, everything was canceled in really quick succession, and a lot of these shows didn't even get a proper ending. I mean, basically Luke Cage Season 2 and Iron Fist Season 2 were both left with cliffhangers will never get resolved. Now at the time, there was a bit of rumbling that this might be because of Disney's plans to launch its own streaming service, which now we know that is actually Disney+. Now recently, Vincent D'Onofrio, who played the Kingpin in the Daredevil series, did an interview with the Marvel News Desk, and he talked directly to the subject and confirmed a lot of these details. This is what he had to say. I don't think any of us were okay. I think we were like, oh, okay, we had a hit show and now it's gone. You know, at the same time, the group #SaveDaredevil started to rise. We started to learn the reasons why that happened, and so we understood what Marvel was doing because Disney Plus was coming out. You know, when you're in this business a long time like we have been, it all kind of made sense business-wise. What didn't make sense to us was why we wouldn't continue that show, or the idea of how that worked and how well it worked. Conceptually, I think we were disappointed, but I think we all understood what was going on, and it was sort of inevitable. Now, probably one of the most clear reasons Disney Plus didn't launch a Season 4 of Daredevil is because Marvel Studios proper was never involved in anything that had to do with Marvel Television. Marvel Television was run by Jeff Loeb, and after he stepped down, everything was reorganized and Kevin Feige basically became the king of everything Marvel. I really think fan support drove Charlie Cox's character to returning in Spider-Man No Way Home, and of course the Kingpin came back in Hawkeye, so this really makes me believe that this fan energy probably will cause us to see several more of these characters return to the screen. There are tons of rumblings that characters like Jessica Jones could appear in She-Hulk, but we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. D'Onofrio is a great source for this kind of information. He was clearly frontline for the beginning, what we saw as the end, and this new beginning with Marvel Studios proper. So hopefully we haven't seen the last of him as the Kingpin. I'm pretty sure he's going to return in Echo. As a matter of fact, I think Echo will likely be somewhat of a soft reboot Daredevil Season 4 and see several of those characters from that show return in the series. But we'll have to wait and see. #Team Foggy. So tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not going to get any updates. Peace.